May all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be free from harm. May all beings love life. May all beings awaken. Welcome to another Gook Audio mini podcast. I'm DC Pupa of Gook Audio and Gook Archives. I pray that you and yours are safe and comfortable, free from economic hardship, and able to get out and do whatever it is you want within the limitations of the universal precept of do as little harm as possible. So here's number 2 from Sue Satermo's letter about experiences with Shunryu Suzuki. The first one, she talked about sitting in the front hallway making noise, and he told him to shush, right? She says, another night about the same time, a group of us were sitting in the front hallway passing a bottle of wine and singing folk songs. We had only been in the building 1 month when who should appear in the front door but Roshi himself, just returning from an outing, dressed in his white silk neck scarf, tabis, and gray overcoat kimono, and accompanied by some sidekicks. Oh, he said as he tripped through us, I thought you were all a bunch of stones, as we all sat there feeling bewildered, guilty, and ashamed. And now, that's funny. She says, all right, he's with his white neck scarf, his tabis, those are white socks with a little indentation stuff. So the big toe, has its own pocket, so you can put on zori. Accompanied gray overcoat, kimono, and accompanied by some sidekicks. Well, he almost certainly would have been with his wife and possibly his son Otohiro, who lived in San Francisco, would have been driving him and bringing him back. I mean, it's dressed like that. That sounds like going to visit some members of the Japanese congregation. If he was going out with like Yvonne or, he didn't go out with us a lot. That tended to be something like going to the dentist or something practical. Every once in a while, we get him to go to a movie or something. Not very often anymore there. Maybe just a couple of times after they were in the building. I can only think of one. We took him to see 2001. They're drinking a bottle of wine. You don't do that in the building. We never had alcohol in the building. But they're just getting started making rules, right? Sitting there drinking a bottle of wine, no, that did not last. Then she goes on to say, when I first saw Suzuki Roshi, I said, I've got this problem. I don't understand marriage, sex, and love. I've been married 3 times and had 6 abortions. Wow. It seems like I could love anybody or be married to anybody, yet I can't seem to stay married to anybody. He said, looking shocked. Even me? Well, good for you, Sue. She went on to become a therapist. I don't know what happened to her. I haven't heard from her in years. But look what she says to him. She's so free, and then when she sees him, look how she describes their meetings. They're playing around, or she said when he asked her if she was going to sesshin, she said in a prior one, she said, yes, I answered lightheartedly. I don't think of Sue as a wild woman at all. She was very nice and well-behaved, it just seemed to me. But, it's sort of nice to hear how relaxed she was in these situations and telling what she really thought. 6 abortions, good Lord. Man, that's the most I ever heard of. Jesus. Do you notice the lack of Suzuki giving her any sort of moralistic answer? I don't understand marriage, sex, and love. Been married 3 times and had 6 abortions, and I can't seem to stay married to anybody. Rather than, give her a lecture on, controlling herself or being more serious or finding her path so that she's with the right mate or not or whatever, he just answers her back lightheartedly himself. Even me? Yet I can't seem to stay married to anybody. Even me? It's up to her to figure these things out. And she would as she got older. This has been a Cuke Audio mini podcast. I'm DC Poobah of Cuke Audio and Cuke Archives, coming to you from sleepy Sonora with Dogget Bandita, Feline Cuchita, and dear lovely Katrinka. And we're wishing you and yours and all of us a grand awakening.